but we already read. Craftsmen made beautiful sacred garments of blue, purple, and scarlet cloth, clothing for Aaron to wear while ministering in the holy place, just as the Lord had commanded. Bezalel made the ephod of fine woven linen and embroidered it with gold and blue, purple, and scarlet thread. He made gold thread by hammering out thin sheets of gold and cutting it into fine strands. With two shoulder pieces that decorate the statue was made of the same material. Finely woven linen and embroidered with golden, with blue, purple, scarlet thread, just as the Lord had commanded Moses. They mounted the two onyx stones and settings of gold filigrees. These stones were engraved with the names of the tribes of Israel. Just as a seal is engraved. He fastened these stones on the shoulder pieces of the ephod as a reminder that the priest represents the people of Israel. All this was done just as the Lord had commanded Moses. Bezalel made chess pieces with great skill and care. He made it to mesh an ephod using finely woven linen embroidered with gold with blue, purple, and scarlet thread. He made the chest piece of a single piece of cloth folded to form a pouch 9 inches square. Bezalel made the rope that where was ephod from a single piece of blue woven cloth with an opening for Aaron's head in the middle of it. The opening was reinforced with a woven collar so it would not tear. They also made bells of pure gold and placed them between the pomegranates along the hem of the robe, with bells and pomegranates all around the hem. They made tunics for Aaron and his sons from fine lined cloth. The turban and the special head coverings were made of fine linen, and the undergarments were also made of finely woven linen. The sashes were made of finely woven linen and embroidered with blue, purple, and scarlet thread. Just as the Lord had commanded Moses, finally they made the sacred medallion, the badge of holiness. Of pure gold, they engraved it like a seal with these words, Holy to the Lord. They attached the medallion with the blue cord of Aaron's turban, just as the Lord had commanded him. And so at last the tabernacle was finished. The Israelites has on everything. This is the Lord command Moses. And they brought the entire tabernacle to Moses. The sacred tent with all its furnishings, clasps, frames, crossbars, bows and bases, the tent coverings of tan, ram skins, and fine goatskin leather. The inner quarter to shield the ark of the covenant, scrambled. Yeah, cover the place of atonement, the place, and all its utensils, the red represents the political lamps and the cemeterial lampstands, all its accessories, and the olive oil for lighting. The washerman with the stands that control the walls and orchard posts. The bases, the curtain for the entrance to the courtyard, the rows and tent pegs, all the furnishings to be used in worship at the tabernacle, the beautifully stitched garments for the priest to wear while ministering in the holy place, the sacred garments for Aaron the priest, and the garments for his sons who were as a minister or as priests. So the people of Israel followed all of the Lord's instructions to Moses. Then Moses inspected all their work. When he found it had been done, just as the Lord commanded him, he blessed them. Then the Lord said to Moses, set up the tabernacle on the first day of the new year. Place the ark of covenant inside, install the inner curtain to enclose the ark within the most holy place. Then bring in the table and arrange the utensils on it, and bring in the lampstand and set up the lamps. Place the gold incense altar in front of the Ark of the Covenant and hang the curtain at the entrance of the tabernacle. Place the altar of burnt offerings in front of the tabernacle entrance. Put the wash basin between the tabernacle and the altar and fill it with water. Then set up the courtyard around the outside of the tent and hang the curtain for the courtyard entrance. Take the anointing oil and anoint the tabernacle and all its furnishings to consecrate them and make them holy. Anoint the altar of burnt offering and the utensils to consecrate them. Then the altar will become absolutely holy. Next, anoint the wash basin and this stand to consecrate them. Moses proceeded to do everything just as the Lord had commanded him. So the tabernacle was set up on the first day of the first month of the second year. Moses erected the tabernacle by setting down its bases, inserting the frames, attaching the crossbars, and setting up the posts. Then he spread the covering over the tabernacle framework and put the protective layers just as the Lord had commanded it. Next, Moses placed the table in the tabernacle along the north side of the holy place, just outside the inner curtain, and he arranged the bread of presence on the table before the Lord, just as the Lord had commanded him. He set the lampstand in the tabernacle across from the table on the south side of the holy place. Then he lit the lamps in the Lord's presence, just as the Lord had commanded him. He also placed the golden incense altar in the tabernacle, and the holy place in front of the altar. On it he burned the fragrant incense, just as the Lord had commanded him. He hung the curtain at the entrance of the tabernacle, and to place the altar of burnt offering near the tabernacle entrance. On it he offered a burnt offering and a grain offering, just as the Lord had commanded him. Next, Moses placed the wash basin between the altar and the altar. He filled it with water so the priests could wash themselves. Moses and Aaron's sons used water from it to wash their hands and feet whenever they approached the altar and entered the tabernacle. They washed themselves just as the Lord had commanded Moses. Then he hung the curtains forming the courtyard around the tabernacle and the altar, and he set out the curtain at the entrance of the courtyard. So at last Moses finished the work. Then the cloud covered the tabernacle, and the glory of the Lord filled the tabernacle. Moses could no longer enter the tabernacle because the cloud has settled down over, and the glory of the Lord filled the tabernacle. Now, whenever the cloud lifted from the tabernacle, the people of Israel would sit down on the journey following it. Now, whenever the cloud left from the tabernacle, the people of Israel would set out on their journey following it. But if the cloud did not rise, they remained where they were until it lifted. The cloud of the Lord hovered over the tabernacle during the day, and at night fire glowed inside the cloud, so the whole family of Israel could see it. This continued throughout all their journeys. And